This is the post show for Barbie Didn't Do It, our parody TTRPG series, where Barbie's best friends, Georgette and Candy, are trying to solve the mystery of who murdered Barbie's boyfriend, Kenneth, and absolve Barbie because she's been accused of the crime and is on the run. And I'm Elyse Willems, I'm the dollmaker storyteller of this universe. Lindsey Washburn is the boy howdy Georgette. She's a bit of a farm girl.
Girl howdy.
Girl howdy, yes.
Girl howdy.
Charlotte Avery, doll-faced as we know her. She's Candy. Is kind of a little bit of a simpleton.
She contains multitudes.
Does she? And Jacob Fullerton guested in this episode 4 as Kenan,
Chain smoker.
Barbie's ex-wife, chain smoker, and owner of the wildlife preserve. And Jacob, I'm so sorry because you did this episode completely hoarse, and you still did a great job, and were very fun.
It was such a bummer because I was doing so much prep, watching clips of Steve Irwin, for the last 2 days. I woke up this morning and my voice was busted. I was so bummed.
I think it worked out though.
It
sounded great.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Sorry, Jacob.
I've always wanted to do this kind of character because I love Steve Irwin. So it worked out.
Well, we can find a different situation for you to do it too.
Oh, I'll be looking for any excuse.
We have the shirt.
I also feel like, Jacob, you are somebody that's an animal lover, and because of the voice, you didn't get to bust out as many animal facts or
Oh, I've got so many.
texture as you would have
Give
wanted
us a shark
to.
fact.
A shark fact?
Yeah, tell us about dermal denticles.
Oh, so how'd you know I was going to bring up dermal denticles?
Because I know you,
Okay,
Jacob.
then I won't say that, but I will say that they have nodes in the front of their nose called the ampullae of Lorenzini, which let them sense electrical signals.
Wow.
It's like a sixth sense. It's crazy.
Ampullae of Lawrence.
How they feel around in the dark ocean depths.
It's like how they can sense other creatures because of the electrical pulses in them. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'll get the Lorenzini.
You get the Lorenzini.
Pop it with the sauce on the
I managed to
side.
get through the whole episode without seeing cloaca one time.
Oh,
No
no.
cloaca, and you did mention to me yesterday that you're going to be getting tons of comments that say, missed opportunity to not
shrimp on the Barbie.
shrimp on the
Oh,
Barbie.
yeah. We intentionally abstained
Yeah.
from doing
That's
that.
low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, much like the low-hanging fruit found all over the animal reserve.
That's right.
Unexpected baby elephant birth
Beautiful.
this episode.
Actually, that was Charlotte's idea. She was like, you should roll to see if you can give a birth
That
to
was
an
great.
elephant. And I was like, I absolutely want to do
And
that.
But
I
Lindsay
love
made
that.
it happen with the rotating torso. Are you thinking of that sort of kind of
'cause her
joinery
top-
that can
yeah.
spin?
Human
Yes.
Because you can
corkscrew.
rotate
Yeah,
her arms
Barbie.
all the way around that. And, I was carrying around that mannequin yesterday, and his top half twists all the way around.
Yeah, we have a little wrestling mannequin.
And I was also like, Barbies do that too. You can twist their waist all the way around. And I was like, that's how she would do it. Because I was thinking, I'll spin to kind of corkscrew the baby out and get around all the edges. But I was like,
That's
she
how
could
you
just
do
be
it.
on her knees and then her top half is rotating around.
I like how you were maybe oh, does Jacob know how to do this? He's like, absolutely, I know how to do this. And you're like, okay, the child is twisted.
Yeah.
You're like, now you need her.
We need help here. And I'm so glad that you guys brought that in. And Charlotte, the idea, and Lindsay executing on it because it's so fun. And I love that it ties
Earned his favor
Georgette's
too.
backstory in here.
And then he just disappears like he flew into your life.
Yeah, that was great.
I guess we drove into his life.
Yeah.
That was great.
I like the animal kingdom showing up for the witness.
Oh, yeah, the Lion
The
King.
imagery of this elephant just in the birthing position.
The squeezing the trunk is so good.
Animals bowing in unison
Yeah.
together is always funny.
That's great.
Yeah,
No
I'm
matter
glad I
what.
thought of the dogs.
Oh,
a
the
little
dogs
late,
coming
but
back.
and I
I'll need to
like
watch
that they're
it.
very confused. They're like, there's a sort of a natural instinct driving them to do this, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a weird dog. Looking at the elephant giving birth.
I knew that you were going to have to wrestle and fight this gator, but I did not know that romance would be in the cards. Charlotte, how did you go there? How did
Candy's
you
a
get
lover.
She's a lover, not a fighter.
I mean, the second that I heard there was a hole in it, I was like, I gotta get inside that croc. And just the idea of the head kind of flopping down loosely and the eyes looking in opposite directions and just none of it fits, kind of looking like Left Shark from the Katy Perry halftime show. And just kind of
No. There's something so fun about dressing up as an animal to to woo it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, with the very fearful possibility the animal will try to fuck you.
Yeah.
But there's so much comedy inherent in an animal falling for the ruse of an extremely shitty looking costume.
Oh, yeah.
That's a trope that I hope never goes away.
Yeah.
And we failed so many times, so
So
it
many
made
ones.
it easy to get there.
Complete opposite
Just rolling
of the
ones
race.
and ones and ones. Yeah.
At our own Los Angeles Zoo, there was a pair of cassowaries that were brought together. They're like those big,
Oh,
tall
God, yeah.
birds. They're kind of
Scary
they're
motherfuckers.
brought together to mate, and they were there for like at least a year, and nothing happened. Now I think they've removed the male cassowary, and the female is just on its own.
They're very solitary creatures because otherwise they'll try to kill each other.
I was definitely thinking about that a lot with the croc. I was thinking back to these cassowaries that are often on my mind.
I just saw, well, actually, no, the cassowary wasn't out when I went last week.
Oh, last week.
Last week.
I wasn't there.
One of the
She's
clips
a
I
zoo
watched
lady.
was about in the Australia Zoo, like a storm busted up a bunch of stuff and the cassowaries got loose. And they were trying to wrangle them.
I want to see what a spotted caiman looks like.
Yeah.
Caimans are real, for sure. It's like those little crocodiles with the really skinny
Oh, yeah.
know?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
With the weird little bug eyes.
I didn't
snouts. Ones
mean
with
to,
spots, I don't know.
did not mean to put you on the spot by asking you what it is, Jacob. You were so specific that I thought you would know what it was.
Oh, I figured I would just make shit up about animals.
So wait, is Ampule Lorenzi is not even
That's real.
Okay.
That's real?
That's real.
Okay.
Google it.
Google it.
Georgette, you were held in the arms of Kenan, Barbie's ex-boyfriend. Any weird feelings there?
No.
Do you, I want to,
Totally
I'm so
fine.
curious. I want Georgette to end up happy.
I think she's very happy.
Yeah, Georgette,
She
you know,
is. She's independent. She's got her thing.
she's
Doesn't need a man.
yeah, she's I mean, there's some sort of backstory here that I did write about what was happening and what she wants, but we just haven't gotten there yet.
What is happening?
Should I reveal it right now on the post now?
Well, I want to know.
She wanted to get back to her shop.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
She loves her life and Sunday brunches with Candy and Barbie. And who
And
doesn't?
Kenan only has love for beasts
They should have
True.
mutually swung away.
away from each other.
Yes.
Opposite
Well,
directions.
Jacob, thank you for being on the show, especially in your condition.
Oh, thank you for
Not
having me.
unlike the condition of the mother elephant who's in a
Oh,
cage.
yeah.
And thank you both for being so funny and fun, as always. And we'll be back with episode 5 of Barbie Didn't Do It. And that's our penultimate episode before the big finale with episode 6. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're watching every week. Barbie's out.